I just have to catch my breath here a little bit. I wanted to talk to myself, basically, or just to remember how I'm feeling. And, it looks like I'm crying because somebody died. Well, a lot of beings died. And have died over the years. It's not about all living things die, so it's not about that. It's the horror that I'm now realizing. I just watched video of James Asprey. He's an animal rights activist, and he was outside of a slaughterhouse. He hadn't eaten for 3 or 5 days, whatever it was. Sorry, I'm trying to breathe. And it's just a Holocaust of mass proportion. And we look at it. I didn't cry like this. You think I cried like this when I was eating my bacon and eggs in the morning at a hotel? Or what am I going to have for lunch? Or what am I going to have for dinner? There was just joy surrounding that food. And the realization, I saw the slaughter truck, with millions. I mean, it wasn't millions then, but I don't know, hundreds maybe, of these pigs. And they all looked sad, like they knew. Or they just had given up, or whatever, because they were just headed to their death. So many people say how hard it is, like they can't stop. And I was one of them. Well, it's too hard. I don't want to stop eating meat or whatever. And it's, but once you realize what's going on, it's not hard at all. Someone said that's the least you can do. To atone, maybe? Oh, God. It's tough. I had no idea what I was doing. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. I was just in that, and I was woken up out of it. And this is, sorry, this is the mourning process, I guess, of waking up to the atrocities that have been committed. I never want to hurt anything. And I never was a person that would want to hurt anything. But our human lives, our conditioning, everything that we just think is normal. Eating these pigs, these beautiful little innocent, smart, like a golden retriever. We wouldn't eat our golden retriever, but we'd eat these pigs. And I know so many people would say, oh, that's ridiculous. Human lives are more important. Why? Why are human lives more important? Because we think they are? Why are we not all equal? We are all equal. We are. We are in our minds better than a cow, than a pig, than a chicken, than a lamb. We're better. They have families. They have friends. They want to live. They scream out in pain when they're dying. And we are so cold in our just lack of knowledge. We are so cold and don't even know it. Just like me, I always would say, well, I think I'm a good person. As I would eat. I would eat that baby pig in the form of bacon, or that baby cow with my veal parm or chicken parm. I say to all those beans, I'm sorry. Because I didn't know. In Maya Angelou's quote, when you know better, you do better. I think becoming a vegan is the tip of the iceberg. Again, it's the very, very least that I can do now. And I guess I can try to educate people. It's definitely a mourning stage. It's definitely, I think that's what I'm in now. I'm officially, about almost like officially 2 months vegan. Fully vegan. And maybe I'm clear of the flesh that I had consumed, that I can get in touch with these emotions now, maybe. And I initially went into veganism for health reasons, and so it was about preserving my human vessel and never about the animals. Though I always love animals, I just, it wasn't about the animals. And that's changed now. It's about the animals. There is a horror happening, Holocaust everywhere. And I wish for it to stop. And someday, I think it'll have to stop. This industry is not sustainable. It's not healthy for the environment. So, I guess one at a time, people get awakened from their heart, like from within. That's what happened to me. It came just out of nowhere. Well, came from me noticing reactions to different foods and stuff. And then I wanted my health, so I was putting myself forward for this endeavor. And it's taken an interesting turn, in that I am owning up to the part that I had in the consumption of these lives. And again, all I can do is do better from here moving forward. That's all I can do. I thank every one of those beings for their sacrifice, and it wasn't a voluntary sacrifice, but I thank you now. All the times that I ate that food and didn't thank you for your life and even care to know. Or know, but didn't really focus on it, because if you focus on it, this is the reality. A lot of people don't want to see the reality. They know it's wrong, but they're like, oh, I eat meat, so I don't want to look at it. This is looking at it. And we all have to look at it at some point in our lives. We all have to be accountable for what part we've taken, even if it was unconscious. We've still taken part. And I no longer will take part.